From the Westwood High School Sports Complex, WCTV is proud to present high school football. Hello everybody, I'm Larry LaFury along with John Francola and the volunteers of WCTV as we get ready for a great game between Cedar Grove Panthers and the Cardinals of Westwood High School. John, you and I have been looking at this game from about Monday morning, and boy, does it look like a close game. Let's talk a little bit about the Panthers of Cedar Grove. We had a nice talk with their head football coach. They come in here with individuals with a tremendous amount of stats in back of them. They run the ball very well. We'll go over some of the players, and they throw the ball very well, and they play a stout defense. It's going to be a great test for Westwood.
Oh, absolutely, Larry. Larry, they're 3-2 right now. They won 3 in a row. Next week they're going to play Pascack Hills. But this team, they have all the linemen are seniors. There are 12 starters on his team that are seniors. They can block. They have a fantastic quarterback by the name of Ventola. And the key player, we were a little guessing game, you and I. We talked about who should be the leading sack man and tackle on a team, usually a junior or a senior. Well, needless to say, we have a young man by the name of Dylan Jennings. He's a freshman. He only has 6 sacks. Can you imagine this?
The coach was very happy with him. He's got a great motor. They also have a great running back in Mike Lever with 38 calories, 254 yards. So they run the ball very well. And the receivers, John Germano, 12 receptions, 197 yards. He's number 10 with 4 touchdowns. So they spread the ball around a little bit, and they run, they pass. They do a lot of passing, more passing than running, I would assume, talking to the coaches.
Yes.
But it's going to be a formidable challenge today for Westwood.
They average, on the line, 225 pounds. And they have the big guy who kicks the ball. He's 6'4", 270. So this young man, a senior, Sean Dugan, unbelievable. This team, if you don't watch yourself, this team can beat anybody. And they were Group 1.
Oh, that's the interesting there. They were 1. Now, Westwood comes in here with a 4-1 record. They lost a heartbreaker to Riverdale in the last second when the ball sailed through the uprights to our right, and Riverdale got out with a 23-20 win over Westwood. They're led by their great quarterback, Sean Hopkins. He's thrown for 1,121 yards. He has 11 touchdowns. He's just unbelievable. He's a dual threat. He could run and he can pass. So you have to keep an eye on him. You got to contain him if you're the Panthers. You can't let him get outside. But he just takes the ball and runs almost like a draw right up the middle. They got great receiver in
Joe Kramer.
Joe Kramer has just been playing outstanding football as the wide receiver. They also have Ryan Visage, we know since he was a youngster. He's turned out to be a great runner. So they have Westwood and Cedar Grove. They mirror each other exactly if you look at it from a statistical point of view.
You could have a 32-31, or you could have a 10-7 great defensive game.
Right. So they look in the mirror, they're playing each other, and they might think by the second or third quarter it's a scrimmage against the offense and defense for both teams. They're playing each other. Should be a great one.
You know one thing, if this was Halloween, what would happen, Westwood would dress like the Panthers, and the Panthers would be like the Cardinals. Would that be fantastic?
That would be great. Well, the crowd is filing in. We've been preparing this game. We're looking forward to it for almost a week now. Should be a great one. Sit back and enjoy it. It's brought to you by the volunteers of WCTV. Well, both teams have left their lockers. The Cardinals of Westwood to our right as they get close to the goalpost. The Panthers are to our left. From Cedar Grove, they are to our left. Both teams will be running on the field momentarily, and the game will start in a few minutes. John, the crowd is filing in. It's always a late arriving crowd here on a Friday night. People are coming from work. 7 o'clock starts. They get here just as the game starts. It should be a nice crowd here. Both teams will be represented by their fans.
There'll be people all over the place. There'll be excitement, and this should be one heck of a football game. 2 outstanding teams.
We have the young Westwood, Washington Township Falcons, and the Westwood Wolverines are here as the Westwood teams come running on the field.
led by the quarterback, right?
Looks like that.
Number 12.
That's it. And they have the Falcons and the Wolverines following them. It's athletic night. They've invited the younger kids here who are involved in football and the cheerleaders from both towns. And here come the Panthers of Cedar Grove as they come running on to the field to the cheers of their fans.
Another big round of applause for our rep football program from Washington Township.
So now we get everybody. This is the crowd that has filled this stadium here
They're all in pink.
That's
Breast cancer.
Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and we hope that all of our mothers and sisters, aunts, friends get tested, because if you catch it early, it's curable. I'm happy to say my wife went through the whole procedure. Everything came back fine. So she took the time now to go. October, she said, I want to go and go. So we hope everybody takes advantage of this. And the Cardinals were wearing pink in the back of their helmets for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So I think you see that all over, John.
Absolutely.
And it's a good thing. Get yourself tested and get to make sure you don't have anything. And if you do have something, they can take care of it if it's caught early.
And donate money to it. It's a great cause.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Both teams are on the sidelines. They're getting ready. I believe we're going to have
The Star Spangled Banner, I believe. That's what they're waiting for.
The national anthem will play. You're getting the band ready. That's what it is.
At this time, please remove all hats.
Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, your national anthem.
Performed by the Westwood Regional Junior Senior High
It's going to be
School
performed
Marching
by
Band.
the Westwood Junior Senior Marching Band. National anthem performed by the Westwood Junior Senior High School Marching Band. Now the captains will move to the center of the field where there'll be the coin toss, and they have instructions from the referee. Get instructions there, all sportsmanship.
It's so important. Every game, whether it's softball, baseball, hockey, you'll have the beginning, and you do read the sportsmanship. They try to prevent problems.
Meeting at midfield are captains
Hopkins,
12, Sean Hopkins,
Henry,
number 60,
Zeltner,
Dylan Henry,
and Kramer
number 51, Eric Zeltner,
for Westwood.
number 1, Joe Kramer.
We should be able to get the
Monahan for
other.
Cedar Grove, number 23.
Ventola, number 4.
Joe McCarthy. And we're going to get the other one out there.
Ventola, probably, number 4. He's a coach.
He's captain, number 4. We'll see. Ryan Turey, he's a wide receiver, halfback. So those are the captains.
They had 4. Let me get let's just see the numbers.
Westwood will receive the opening kick. Cedar Grove will kick from left to right. There's absolutely no wind to speak of. It's a beautiful night. A lot different from where we here last time, where it was a really hot day that day when Riverdale came into play, maybe in the 80s.
Oh, that was hot. We had to get water and sit down.
We were getting cramps.
We had cramps in the head, though.
Our jaws had cramps.
Yeah, the co-captain out there with Jake Ferreira.
Hopkins family, the Kramer family.
He's the
Way to go,
fullback on
Incorporated,
offense.
The Mandeville family, original Italian.
And he has
pizza,
32
PC
tackles
Global
for
Contracting, Res
2017
Restoration
season.
Riverside Oral Surgery, the Rubino family, St. Zary's Newbridge.
Dugan, number 51, will do the kick
the Zeltner family,
for Cedar Grove.
Washington Township Mayor Janet Sopkowitz, and Westwood Mayor
See who's dropping
John
back for
Burton.
Westwood. Brown, number 8. And number 32, I believe that's going to be Tyler Giordano. So everything is ready. The officials are ready. The crowd is still pouring in to the stadium here on the campus of Westwood High School in Washington Township. We have a lot of cheerleaders in front of us. I think they're from the 2nd and 3rd grade up.
There's a lot of cheerleading. Oh my goodness.
Kick, line drive, coming down. Taken by the up guy.
Number 24 for Westwood, Christian Matz.
So Westwood will take over. 1st and 10.
Kicks it off to the 25-yard line.
There's Chris.
Returned by number 24, Christian Mays.
So quarterback will be Sean Hopkins.
So from the 38, Larry.
Brown will be the running back, number 8.
On their own 38-yard line.
Daly is out to the left. Visage is way out to the right. We have double slots. Brown and Kramer's. Empty backfield. Hopkins calling signals. Brown's in motion. Hand off to Brown. Loses one man. Stays on his feet and falls forward for about 2 yards.
Stopped by number 22, Michael Guarino on the stop.
Gets 3 yards on the play. 2nd down and 7.
He picked to give him 4. 2nd and 6. Visage and Daly out to the left. Hopkins got the call.
12.
We have Rydell at the fullback position.
And the quarterback at number 12 is behind 15.
Brown slips and slides, falls forward just shy of the 45-yard line. Going to bring up 2nd down and about 4.
Stopped by Ferreira
Number 81.
and Monahan on the stop.
3rd down and
So
4.
3rd down now.
So here we go with a 3rd and 4. Key situation close to midfield at the 44-yard line.
Got to keep an eye on number 9, John. Number 8, Dylan Jennings.
Oh,
He's playing the left side.
he doesn't stop.
Kramer's in motion. Hopkins is back. Hopkins throws downfield. And incomplete, intended for Kramer.
Pass intended for number 1, Kramer.
There was some pressure put on him
Incomplete.
by that freshman.
Brings up 4th
Well,
and 4.
you know what the coach said? He does not stop. He keeps running. You hit him, and he keeps coming.
So Kramer will kick. These are the young cheerleaders that were invited by the Westwood school system to come here and
Ready to
perform.
receive.
Lever is back. Their outstanding running back is back to receive Kramer's kick. Kramer comes forward, kicks a high line drive, taken by Lever. And he is hit on the 20-yard line.
No
Where
gain.
The Panthers will take over, 1st and 10.
Followed up by a trifecta of Cardinals. No gain on the return.
Karubi on the stop, number 10.
Panthers start their first drive. On their own
Sammy
21.
Ventola will be the quarterback. Jake Ferrara and Mike Lever are the big running backs. John Giumano, number 10, is a big wide receiver. They also have Max DeVito, number 85. Depending upon who the coach would like to send out, they send out about 8 specialty players.
And Yuji Tori, number 31. I don't know if he's in there, but he's the other halfback that comes in.
Lever is in the slot. Hand off to Lever. And he fights his way for about 2 yards. Taken down by Baez and company.
Ventola hands off to Lever.
Well, number 60.
Brought to the turf by number 2, Baez.
So you
2-yard
Baez
gain, 2nd and 8.
and Dylan Henry on the stop. And of course, that's Dylan the Bruiser, Henry.
Second down, 7 yards to go for Westwood. I'm sorry, Cedar Grove. Ventola back, looks, throws, and it's knocked away.
By number 24, Christian Matz, M-A-T-Z.
He had a nice position on DeVito.
He's a junior.
Passing complete.
5'11", 175.
Hey, he's playing the corner. Cuomo's playing the other corner.
Third down and 8.
Lubier is a safety. See what else they're moving around there. Making some changes here. So 3rd and 7 for the Panthers. Ventola looks, fires. Oh, intercepted.
Oh, number 1,
Kramer
Kramer.
in for a touchdown. John, he did it with one hand. He put that big hand up in the middle of the pattern, caught it, and ran right in.
26 yards on a touchdown interception by number 1.
23-yard interception return puts the Cards up.
Joe Kramer.
6-0.
Johnny, the pass was there. It might have been a completed pass, but he put his hand up and caught the ball and then ran it in. Great play. Outstanding.
Oh, he's been great. That's his 9th touchdown that he has 8 by the pass, and of course,
Constantine will try. Puts it through. So on the interception by Kramer, and with 8:59 to go, Westwood leads. Cedar Grove 7-0. You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer group from the Township of Washington. You know, John, the crowd is still buzzing about the Kramer interception. He just went up with one hand and just put that big hand
The
up.
big left hand.
You know what? When you're
6'5",
6'5", and that hand goes maybe 6'8", 6'9", 6'10".
a future player up in Dartmouth, I think.
Dartmouth, yes.
Green Waves.
Ball goes out of bounds. That's
that-
going to be a penalty,
Ball kicked out of bounds.
and the ball
Drawing
gets
a
kicked out of
flag.
bounds. So let's see what happens here. What they're going to do to put the ball on the 40-yard line, or are they going to kick it again? Or
I believe they have a choice, don't they? Yeah.
most of the times you put the ball on the 35-yard line.
35.
Yep.
How can you? How
That's
can
not a
you
bad
not
return.
take it?
That's not a bad return.
No. So Joe Kramer, what a young man. I mean, he's a punter. He plays defense. He's got
Panthers at the first
great
down,
receivers.
number
Got 8
35.
touchdowns via the pass.
So Cedar Grove now is on the 35-yard line. Bunch to the left. Quarterback keeper, Ventola hits the line, nothing, maybe a yard. We'll give him a yard,
Give him a
John.
yard.
Number 4, Ventola takes it himself.
Number 15 on the stop. That's Steve
Followed by
Rydell.
number 15, Stephen Rydell.
Steve Rydell.
2nd and 9.
There's the symbol we told you, the little
The pink next to the 54
yeah, the pink
for the
flower
left.
there. That's for the Breast Cancer Awareness Month that everyone in Westwood are wearing on their helmets. And you see that around, almost everyone's wearing one. Handoff, Ferrara falls forward for a couple. So it's going to bring up 3rd and long.
Number 60 on the stop.
Handoff to number 3, Ferrara.
Dylan Henry, the bruiser
Passing ball by
Henry.
Kramer. 2
Oh,
yards
talking
on the
about
run.
Henry, want to thank
down
Mrs. Henry
and
for bringing
6.
up some cookies.
Oh, and the coffee is delicious.
Oh, you don't
Without
know how good that
her,
is.
our voices would be shot in the first quarter.
And well, she may have a petition not to bring coffee up there.
That's probably, you're right, but I think she likes us.
Third and 6. Ventola calling signals for Cedar Grove. He's back. He's got protection. Fires, and the ball's going to come a little short. Intended for Germano. So Cedar Grove has faced the 4th down. They're going to have to punt.
For Giannina.
Visage will be dropping
4th
back
and
for
6.
Westwood, somewhere about the 25-yard line. Beautiful night for a football game, huh?
Oh, it's beautiful. I can
my,
take this
jacket
weather all
off.
year round. We
Took
both. We look like we're ready to go out.
You know, John, the crowd is still filing into this stadium.
So from the 39,
Ball's going to bounce. Takes a nice Cedar Grove bounce, rolling to the 20,
Oh, this is going to be
15,
way back.
maybe 16-yard line. We'll wait for the spot, probably 16. First and 10 for
44-yard
Westwood
punt
with
down inside the
7:16 to go.
20-yard line.
In the first quarter, they lead 7-0 on an interception run back by Joe Kramer. Well, Visage is out to the left. Baez is out, is a slot. And I think they got
Bullseye,
Brown.
16-yard line, looks like. 16-yard line or 17-yard line?
Pass out here.
Oh, wide open.
And that was,
Big pass
that
out
was
to the right
Rydell.
side.
Rydell.
You know what?
Number 15.
Rydell's been in the
Brought by
offense
number
quite a bit in the
15,
last couple of weeks.
Stephen Rydell.
Was another 6'2",
First and 10
eyes of
Westwood.
blue.
On the 29.
And you know, when they go out that size, and then you got 6'5" Kramer, you can throw up way up there, and the ball will be caught.
Rydell has been getting into the offense a little bit more every week.
Oh, he's a player. We still haven't come up with a nickname for him.
We have to find one.
Oh, I know that.
We got to find one.
Take handoff inside.
Oh, I think we may have one.
We got one from the
Pass out
fans.
to
Listen
Rubino.
to this. Stephen, wild one, Rydell.
Oh, you mean the Bobby
Second
Darren
and
song?
8.
Yes.
Oh, Bobby Rydell. All right, Bobby Rydell, Bobby Darren.
Well, we can't make it Bob. We got to make it Steve, though. Steve, the wild one, Rydell.
He's not wild.
Well, yes, he is.
He's calm. Ask his parents. They must be rolling their eyes now. Hey, Rydell's in motion.
The wild one.
And there's a block on the outside. Baez
with a few
for a
nifty
couple of
moves.
yards.
Out to the weak side.
Well, Rydell came out and put a block on the edge.
And number two,
And Baez was able to get around
Baez.
him.
5-yard gain on the play. Third and two.
And for Baez, I think we have the stats. That's his passing. I think he's got about, well, I'm not sure right now, but I'll give him about 16 catches.
So it's third down and 3 yards to go. Plays come in.
From a 37.
Hopkins calling signals. Baez is in motion. Fake. Hopkins going to keep. Hopkins got a first down. Hopkins got more, and he's tripped up shy.
Saving
First
tackle.
down.
Broke free.
By 22 that time.
Tackle by
Larry.
number 22, Guarino.
Guarino
Not
made a
before Westwood
saving
called
stop.
him first
Oh, that
down
was a
near
touchdown.
midfield.
He had a step. So Westwood has a first down. The ball is on the 49-yard line of Westwood. Baez in motion. Hand off to Baez. Stops, cuts upfield, and falls forward for about 4 yards.
Looks like a couple of number 42 for Cedar Grove on the stop, Michael
Baez will run
Multaney.
up the middle. Tackle by number 42, Multaney. 2nd and 6.
A nice looking running back. He's a junior, 5'9", 165.
So second down now. Hopkins wanted to throw, it looked like, kept the ball.
Close to a first down.
Yeah, picked up about 3, maybe 4 yards.
Hopkins
Several
takes himself.
tackles. Number 3
Tackle by 81,
Ferreira.
Fornesti.
and 81
3 and change on
Fornesti.
the play. 3rd and 2.
So third down and 3 yards to go for Westwood. Let's see if they move money around here.
Now Hopkins has over 430 yards, probably about 450 by now.
That's rushing yardage.
Rushing yards, yes. Yeah, I could give you.
Oh, we have an offside.
Looks like movement on the defensive line.
Larry, he was 55 for 431 yards and 7 TDs. And he had 2 maybe running for about 15
Penalty will
yards.
result in a Westwood
So that's a first down for Westwood, the offside. Or as they like to say today, encroachment.
Well, encroachment,
I don't like
they
encroachment.
try to elevate the game in names.
Offside. Pitch out to Brown. Watches his blocking.
Thunder and
falls
lightning.
for about 8 yards. Nice run following his blocking outside.
Stopped by 22,
7 yards
Michael
on the play.
Guarino. Michael Guarino's got 4 tackles already.
We've called his name up quite a bit in the first quarter
Guarino
here.
with another
He
tackle.
just joined us. Joe Kramer put his big hand up, one-handed interception, and ran it back for a touchdown. But what, 27 yards we had him down
26 yards,
for?
official.
26 yards.
As long as John Francola's the official.
We are official. We are as official as we're going to get.
We're aficionados.
I wouldn't go that far.
I think we're 2 Italians.
No, never aficionado. Hopkins is going to be inundated. That play never really got off.
I'm going to give the sack to number 8.
There he is.
Dylan Jennings, number 7 sack. He's only a freshman.
Could you imagine what this kid's going to look like 4 years from now?
Imagine what he can do right now. That's his 7th sack of the season.
You know, we spoke to the head coach, Garrity, and we said to him, the nicest thing about that kid, everything he said, he's got his motor never stops. He plays well. You never have to talk to him. I said, the best thing about him, he looked at me. I said, you got him 4 years.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure having a young man like that.
Yeah, he's got 33 tackles before the game.
Hopkins hits the line. He is stopped short. He is stopped short.
Hopkins looks for room up the middle. Tackled by number 23.
Looks like
Joe
McCarthy, number 23, was on the
And
first
McCarthy
down.
on the
the
stop.
play brings
Yeah,
up
Joe
4th
McCarthy on the
down and
stop.
6.
No, it's 4th down and 6 now.
Well, yeah, you're on the 34-yard line, 33-yard
You
line,
have
let's
to go
say.
for it here.
Yeah. Well, you're looking for about 7 yards.
Hopkins rolls, throws. Incomplete, intended for Kramer. He was
Hopkins
being,
rolls to his left.
he's being chased by that
81.
freshman.
Kramer, pass thrown
And Pronesti.
wide, resulting in a turnover.
Pronesti and, of
on
course,
downs.
Dylan Jennings.
Cedar Grove will take over.
And Jennings was
on
putting the
34.
pressure on him.
And Pronesti, 81.
All right, so now Westwood loses the ball on downs. Cedar Grove takes over. And we see what they can do on their second possession. With 59.7 seconds to go in the first quarter, Westwood leads 7-0. If you just joined us, Joe Kramer ran in a touchdown, some 26 yards, and an interception. A one-handed interception, and then he sprinted for a touchdown. There's a handoff. Coming around to Turley. He's got some room.
Oh.
He's down the sideline. 1 man to beat. And he is knocked out of bounds by, looks like Giordano.
31. Ryan Curry
Tyler I.B. Giordano on the stop.
finally shoved out of
So
bounds.
Turi, who's got tremendous speed, went around the right end. But we have a flag at the end of the play. Let's see what it's
Flag at
going
the end
to
of the
be.
play.
Oh,
He had 21 carries for 88 yards coming in. No, right? Yeah, he did 21 for 88.
but once he had that step, he had some burning speed. And this is
The
against,
penalty is a warning against Westwood.
They're
to
inside
move
the
back
30.
a little bit. They
Yeah,
took
they
close
gotta
to the
stay
sidelines.
from 30, you can't go past the 30-yard line.
So,
All of a sudden, the mojo is.
and field
Panthers.
position.
Panthers on the Cardinal 25.
When you watch this game, this Panthers team, I believe it's a Group 1 school, but they are tough, they're physical, well coached.
Sure are. Ventola calling signals. Levy's in motion. Ventola's going to run it. And he falls to the 20. It looks like, John, their offense to me is
Ventola
patterned
takes
an
it
awful
himself
lot
up
like
the
what we
middle,
see with
wrapped up by
Westwood and
number
vice
2, Nicky
versa.
Baez.
Quarterback keeps the ball, he runs, he throws. They got guys coming off the wing, running
4
around
yards
the
on
end. They
first
got
down,
speed,
brings
they
up
got pretty good
2nd
blocking
and
up
6.
front.
And, you know, when you look at Ventola's got over 100 yards rushing from the quarterback spot.
Ventola's calling signals, empty backfield. This could be the last play in the first quarter, maybe.
Inside
There
handoff
goes
with
Lever. He's around the left end, and he
Excellent.
is submarined out there.
number 10,
That's Carubia.
Corubia. But I love the way the defense reacted, staying and just pushing the play out until it was time to tackle.
And that will be the last play of the first quarter here on the campus of Westwood High School in Washington Township as the Cardinals lead Cedar Grove 7-0. You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer group from the Township of Washington. John and I are talking how much room we now have. Ida comes here, she does the directing, and we got the whole
Look at
floor
this.
to ourselves.
We can dance. You and I can dance
We
here.
were like this. Now we got all this here. All right, 3rd down and 7. Ventola rolls to his left. Looks, wants to throw. Looks, still looks. Fires downfield. As a
Somebody
man knocked away
Out of the end
and
zone.
out of bounds. Carubia was on coverage.
Ventola.
He had to throw that ball a little bit earlier.
Strong side.
The receiver was there deep.
Nothing going in the end zone. Brings up 2nd and 7.
That was a nice throw, by the way. He should have thrown a little bit earlier.
I believe, let's see what the down here is. I think it's 3rd down or 4th down.
I'm sorry, 4th
down.
7. Thank you, Mr. Proji.
Yeah,
Well, I don't think that get to the clock, man.
no. 4th and 7. I'll take that. Coach Salvano's on the clock, so he's got to be
Salvano.
right. He's always right.
From the 24-yard line.
Ventola rolls out again, being chased. Fires. Incomplete, intended for
First down.
Ventola.
Number 5.
intended for
Lever.
So that's
Lever.
incomplete.
Incomplete pass.
The ball goes over to Westwood.
Westwood takes over.
That's as good as a punt.
Both teams have
On their own
been turned
22.
away by 4th down incompletions deep in the other team's
How do
territory.
we always compare two heavyweight fight?
Yeah.
They punch, they jab, back and forth, and one of these two teams is going to pick it up and score a couple of touchdowns to win the game.
First down for Westwood now as they move from left to right. Hopkins throws, has his man, and beautifully defended by,
Hopkins under pressure.
Number 23 for Cedar Grove,
that was for Daly.
Joe McCarthy.
Down number 13, Daly.
Daly was the receiver, and that was defended beautifully. Those passes,
1 yard
those
loss on
bubble
the play.
screens or inside screens, they are being covered now by defenses quite a bit now.
Yeah.
So he lost 2 yards, 2nd and 12. What a nice crowd here.
Oh,
People
beautiful.
are still coming in.
Where you got Friday night? Friday night football. Beautiful night.
Oh, it is beautiful. Oh.
Probably about 60 degrees, 65 degrees.
Long pass downfield, and boy, Lever and Baez both went for the ball, and Hans Fitchens was around there also.
Rubino, I thought Rubino.
Oh, Rubino, I beg your
Yeah,
pardon.
number 3. He yanked the ball. He almost had it.
You know what? In that situation, you got to go up and get it.
He did go up.
Now, defensively, you don't have to go up and get it. Go up and knock it down.
And, of course, Visich was in the area, too.
There's Rubino.
And, of course, he said, I should have had it. That was a
right.
great effort on his part. You kidding me? Son, you jumped. You had the ball. You almost had a great catch.
Yep.
So 3rd and 12.
Hopkins calling signals. Passing formation. Hopkins looks. Sips
A
away
lot of
from
room
one.
over there.
Sips another. Throws downfield for Kramer. Kramer jumps. He's got
What
it.
a catch!
Kramer's still on his feet, and he falls to the 40-yard line. He uses 6'5" to jump over the defender
Easily brought down by
and
number
makes
1,
the catch, and the ball
30
is put down on the
36
40-yard line.
yards. 36 yards on the pass play. As he jumped up and caught the ball and fell down. 30-yard pass.
You know, John, there are not many defensive backs who will be able to stay with Kramer with that height and that strength. He just went over. The defender had great position, but he just went over him, caught the ball.
Unbelievable play.
Great play. Great play.
He's got 9 passes for touchdown.
So Westwood now in Cedar Grove territory. Brown, he's tackled as he drags a defender for about a yard.
Brown takes it up the middle. Nothing going. Tackled by
Wow, that
number
was some play. I
56,
tell you what,
Monahan.
Kramer's the difference in this game so far. Big
Well,
difference.
How do you stop a
I
6'5"
don't
young
know.
man who
I
can
don't know.
jump? And he's got paws for hands. Number 1.
You know, he's got about 4-5 inches, maybe 6 inches on some of these plays.
Oh, absolutely.
And maybe 30 pounds.
And He's strong.
You're going to have to double team him. You know, two 5'8" guys pretty good on him. Pass, looking for Kramer. No good.
Big pitch out right, looking for Kramer on the pass. Overthrown. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Pronesti was
9:03
there,
left
John.
in the half.
Pressure on Hopkins, or that would have been a completed pass.
Well, there, he's 6'5", 230 pounds.
Here we go again. We got 3rd down and 8 to go. You think Westwood's going to be looking for Kramer?
Oh, I would. Or I may look for number 24, Ryan. Ryan Visage. I wanted to change him to Rob, like their dad. Give him the name Rob.
Hopkins slides away and falls across the 35-yard line. Going to bring up
Hopkins with a
4th
little
down
room
and
up the
probably
middle.
3 yards to go after the spot.
I would go.
Oh, you got to go for this.
Brought down
Ball's
about
on the
3 yards
34-yard
shy of
line.
the first down
3
marker.
yards to
Brings
go.
up
4. 4th and
down
4.
3.
We're going to have a timeout, I believe. No, they bring in a couple of
Well,
added
Rubino and
receivers.
Baez is in. Rydell comes out. And they may call timeout here. There's a long wait.
I have a feeling they trips to the right.
They're taking their time. They're going to have to call timeout. The referee or the official in the back started to make his count, and Coach Hart saw that and called a timeout. So when we come back, it'll be 4th down and 4 yards to go on the 34-yard line. WCTV would like to congratulate Millie and Al Lombardi, who we talked about them last time, and their son. They are celebrating. Now get this, John, get this. Marie and Al Lombardi are celebrating their 65th wedding anniversary. God bless them, huh? 65 years married.
65 years. God bless you.
Wow, that's unbelievable. So we wish
And they're
Millie-
still living together.
Millie hasn't killed Al yet, but he's been doing it in 65 years. Congratulations, folks.
No,
All
we're
our bets.
kidding. That is
Almost
good.
intercepted.
Quick pass
Wow.
Looks like number 1.
Ferrara would have Ferrara had that pass, he would have been still running to my house. Just again, happy anniversary, both of them. They've had their
Panthers
trials
take
and
over on
tribulations, but
downs.
What was
we
her
wish
name?
them all the
Maria?
best.
Maria?
3:08 left in the
Millie.
first half.
Millie.
And I got to tell you real quick while we go the other way, because that was a 4th down. They say that they were there when my wife was born, because Millie and Al were very close to my wife's Aunt Mary. They went to kindergarten together.
Oh,
So
unbelievable.
They always tell me, I remember when your wife was born. I think they remember when she was 1 year old. So we wish them all 65 years. I got to ask you in a minute. Hang on.
65 years. Oh,
Dewey
my God.
has the ball. He's on the right end, and he falls for about 6 yards. Still going. And the ball
Fumble.
comes out. Let's see. They're going to call it a fumble? Yes,
Yes.
he is.
Handoff
They're going to
number
say he was on a
31.
Westwood
Number
player.
10, Carubia.
Tail end of the play.
Carubia on the recovery, I think.
Number 10, Carubia with the recovery.
They're going to say that when he fell over a Westwood kid,
So
never
he
hit the
wasn't
ground,
down.
then dropped the ball. But they're discussing it now.
And this is what's good officials. You know, you have to talk about it.
Holding on the Panthers. Penalty is
What they're
declined.
talking about is a hold against Cedar Grove.
So
So the
ball
fumble
will
is
go.
good. Westwood will take over on the 44-yard line. John, how many years you married now?
I'm going to be 50 years. I'm going to be 50 years next year.
In July, right?
July 13th.
Another 13. What's up, this
Absolutely.
13?
I got married at 13 because I would never forget 13, you know? Matter of fact, ask me when I started work. September 13, 1965.
So 13's a lucky number
I
for
love
you.
that day.
You better say, Peck, listen to this. You say
we're
no.
gonna have a party in Italy.
What a place to go. Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh,
I'm taking
my.
the whole family.
Hopkins
How you
springs up
going? The
middle
Nina,
for
the Pinto,
6
or the Santa
on
Maria?
first down.
Well, Peg and I in the Nina, and the rest in the Santa Maria.
Oh, congratulations. 50 years.
50 years. So we're 49
You know,
right now.
you know what's scary for me? I mean, I say all these things. We're going to be married 47 years in February.
Well, you're not that far behind me in age. But you
Second-
got married when you were real young.
Oh, second. 65 years, man.
That's a lot of years. Al Lombardi.
Yeah, Alan Miller.
Close to a
Hopkins.
first down.
Short.
Short.
Hopkins
First
again
down.
for 4 yards.
That 65 years threw me there. I'm still thinking about it.
Yard shy of the
Third down and 1.
Third and short.
You know, we start talking now centuries. You know, I'm going to be almost 3/4 of a century in October. And for your math people, it's pretty tough to figure that out.
Hopkins falls forward. I believe he has the first down if the officials are running on the line there at 35.
Kramer wants to be a referee that time, linesman, as he signaled, but the referees have decided that we'll wait to measure.
50. So you're going to be married 50 years, huh?
Next year,
It was like yesterday, wasn't it?
1968.
First down, Westwood.
I wasn't out of college then. I was a little baby.
I was 4 years out of college.
Boy, you really old.
You're not that far behind me
I
there.
know, it's scary. Wow, 50 years. That's
50 years next year.
You know, you say 47 doesn't seem long. You say 50, that's pretty good.
I have 17 people with me on that party.
I don't think they can fit on the Nina. You got to go on the Pinta.
We have a house for 10 rooms
10 rooms.
and 10 baths.
There's a wobbler up there. And knocked away.
That was a battle,
Yeah. Leva knocked it away.
and that was Ryan Visage.
And John, that young man, Jennings, was all over Hopkins. That's why that ball came out a little like a dying quail. He hit him.
And you had a big jump.
So second down, 10 yards to go. We have 5:56 to go in the half. Westwood leads. It's a close one, 7-6.
As predicted.
Yeah. Daly comes out, way out to the right. Visage in the slot. Baez is the running back. Kramer is tight on the left.
Let's go!
Now Kramer's in motion. Baez has some room. Sips and slides.
First down.
And gets across for the first down and gets across the 25-yard line.
To the 24 and a first down. Nice run by Baez.
Nicky Baez, a junior, 5'10", 185 pounds with a tough 185. They couldn't get him down.
Running
So-
hard.
First and 10 for Westwood. They here because of they recovered a fumble on the 34-yard line, and they're moving downfield.
Baez has 205 yards
Everybody moved to the right.
before this game, Larry. So he runs the ball well.
Pitch out. Baez on his feet.
Could be.
Slides. Sets away from one. And he's down to the 5-yard line. Great run.
With some great moves up the middle.
So
Nicky Baez with a
Brought
great
down
run.
the inches
to about
from
the
goal
5,
line.
30-yard run.
There's a cowbell there. That's Poggi, Dada, and can't make it out.
They're waiting for the Benny and the Jets to come.
So we're inside of 4 minutes and 50 seconds.
Looks like on the 3-yard line.
So Westwood's trying to capitalize on a mistake by Cedar Grove. Baez, who got something
a hit.
happened. Well, he got hit down there. Woo!
Baez
That was
tackled
number
almost
8.
immediately.
Per-
Behind the line of scrimmage, ball spotted near the 3. Second and goal.
There's Emily taking shots down on the field. She's very close. And there's a cowbell. We got to ask Poggi, who's that? Poggi's all the way on the right. The original Puma.
Ooh, I just got hit with a
Sneeze.
sneeze.
Second down and goal from the 4. There goes Hopkins. And he's in for a touchdown. He snuck in.
Westwood.
I'm going to get a
So
5-yard
Westwood
TD.
capitalizes on the recovered fumble. Marches some 34 yards. And
Cards converted inside
Hopkins
the
runs
red
it in
zone.
from 4 yards out. And it's 13-0 with 3:38 to go.
As the first half comes to a close.
So Tito Constantine will kick the extra point.
Constantine will
for
kick
some-
it. And we have a whistle. Let's see what they got.
Play was
Offside
going dead.
against Cedar Grove. Let's see what Coach Hart's going to do. Will he go? He may go for 2 now. Yeah, he is.
Absolutely.
Looks like he's. Yeah.
And here comes your,
Here they go. Here comes the
your 2-point package.
the 2-point. So Westwood will try to take advantage of the miscue, another miscue by Cedar Grove, and see if they can bang this in and get 2 points.
Come on, Nicky.
I formation. Rydell up. Baez in back of him. Westwood's going to have to call a timeout. They weren't ready. They were ready with the assignment. They didn't like the package. They didn't like the defense. So when we get back, there's 3 minutes and 38 seconds to go. Westwood leads 13-0 over Cedar Grove. Well, time is coming back now. The players are coming onto the field. It's going to be a 2-point conversion. Kramer's out to the right. John, you going to run it or you going to pass it? They set up in an I formation. Rydell is up. Pitch out to Brown, and he chases to the outside. No one's there. Jaden Brown runs it in for 2 points. And Westwood takes a 15-0 lead over Cedar Grove with 3 minutes, 38 seconds to go. You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer access cable group from the Township of Washington, Bergen County, New Jersey, and for John's friends and family in Italy, who he's going to visit in July, the United States of America.
Viva Italia.
Constantine will kick. Here comes your kick. End over end. Coming down.
But the 12-yard line.
Lever. And he is hit hard as he gets across the 25 and still on his feet. Gets to the 28-yard line.
That was Mike Lieber.
14-yard return by Mike
So
Lieber.
now Cedar Grove now has 3 minutes and 24 seconds of this half. They get the ball back at the beginning of the second. So technically, they got 2 possessions. If they can do something now, they're getting the ball back. So it's very important for Cedar Grove to do something. Field goal, a touchdown would be great.
And don't have a turnover. So
No.
Cardinals can make 3 touchdowns.
They made a couple of mistakes. Germano comes out to the left.
Big interception for a touchdown.
Let's go, D!
Turi's in the slot. Ventola's calling signals. Ventela throws out the liver. And he is upended. And the ball comes out.
Recovered by,
Cedar Grove.
Lieber with a reception.
looks like
Ball toss
85 on recovery
recovered by the
for
Panthers.
Cedar Grove.
Number 8,
And that's
DeVito with
Max
the recovery.
DeVito
3-yard loss on the play.
has 184 reception yards as a receiver. And they're a saving play.
That was a hard hit. They hit
Oh
him.
my goodness.
Whacked him on the far sideline. The ball comes rolling out. Would have been disastrous for Cedar Grove. But they got the ball to live another day. 2nd down and 13 yards to go for Westwood. We now have 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the half. DeVito comes out to the left.
Well, Cedar Grove, number 85, is good size, Larry.
Jury.
Stop!
Long
he's going
pass
to him.
downstairs.
Oh,
And
wow.
almost intercepted by Cuomo. Intended for
Number
DeVito.
85.
Cedar
DeVito.
Grove was going to try to do
In
the
and
same
out of the
thing that
hands of
Westwood
number
does with
22,
Kramer.
Cuomo.
Get that wide receiver on a smaller corner. Almost worked, but Cuomo's tough and he stayed with him.
And that's Zach, the Gov, Cuomo.
So now it's 3rd down and 12 with 2:19 to go. Now if Westwood could hold, they have 1 timeout left.
Should get the
They
ball.
should get
in.
the ball back in decent field position if they hold.
There's the Cardinal.
There's
Is
a-
that a woman Cardinal or male Cardinal?
Come on, D!
The red ones are usually male, I just heard.
I don't know
From
that.
a little bird.
Ventola's back. Vel throws.
Oh, this is going to be
Germano.
caught.
Germano breaks the tackle and he fights his way in.
Pass ball
And he's
by
rolled
number
out of
10.
bounds, but he had enough for the 1st down.
Giamano.
Giamano.
So
First
a
down,
3rd
Panthers.
down and 12 is converted, John.
Now, you know, Giamano's first name should be Giovanni. Giovanni Giamano.
It could be.
It probably is. Like my name. Mine is Giovanni.
Nobody start John when he starts calling goals. We don't have enough time. We don't have enough time to get John's full name in.
That's easy, but you had to have the flow of the name.
Ventola is going
He's
to
got
run.
plenty of room.
Has some room and gets across the 50 to the 47-yard line. Going to be short a little bit. 2 minutes in
Stop
the half.
by
They have to
Rydell.
move quickly.
Ventola with a 9-yard rush. As the coverage was good, brings up second
Germano
and
and
short.
DeVito are wide receivers, left and right. Turi's in the slot.
That was
Ferrara.
Steve, the wild one.
And
right
Cedar
there.
Grove is going to take a timeout to discuss
Timeout,
the
Panther.
formations they want. When they come back, we'll have 1 minute, 45 seconds to go. 15-0 Westwood over Cedar Grove.
We got it.
Second down and 3 yards to go. Ventola calling signals. 4 receivers right. Ventola rolls right. Fires. Knocked away. Oh, they were right, and they threw the ball right.
Number
Intended for
10.
Leva.
Number 10 on the stop.
And that Karubi has played some good defense.
Broken
He's
up.
excellent. He's got the nice size. He gets off the feet
3rd and 2.
very well.
Now, you know, John, here what they have to do, Cedar Grove, is pick up the first down.
Yeah.
Get going downfield. Just pick. You got 1:38 to go. You got a couple of timeouts.
2
first
yards.
down here. Just pick up a first down.
A run by the quarterback. Ventola.
Or Turi.
Or Turi.
And there it is, a first down. He was hit.
But he's falling
Terry's
forward.
second effort, good.
That's
He's
Ryan
second
Turi.
Rydell was shaking up on the play. First and 10.
Let's go, big play, McGee!
And Turi can run the ball.
Oh, they got plenty
Ventola
of time.
throws downfield. Overthrows Germano.
You know,
Giovanni
I was watching, 22?
overthrown.
That's Cuomo, right? He could just go back
2nd and 10.
and catch
On the
that.
Cardinal 45 with 1:19 left in the first half.
Come on, Freddie!
He's got the
So it's second down and 10 yards to go. 1:19 for Cedar Grove. They're
See-
trying to get something here, a score.
Cuomo had the pink socks on.
Yeah.
For
Ventola
cancer
looks,
awareness.
looks, fires, has Germano underneath. He's running down the sidelines and he's knocked out of bounds as he crosses the 30-yard line. We'll see where the spot is. But he ran out of bounds, John. They have 1 minute and 10 seconds to go, and they spot the ball on the 26-yard line.
Plenty of time to
Up
put
before a
points on the board.
19-yard
There he
reception.
is, Germano.
Nice call by the offensive coordinator for
First and 10, Cedar Grove on
Cedar
the
Grove
Cardinal
Panthers.
26.
He's
and
come
the
in,
blocking.
John, he's come into this game with 12 receptions, 197 yards, and 4 touchdowns.
Come on, Freddie!
Not too shabby.
No, they all can play.
Ah,
Matter of fact, the 5th game I did not include. They
Hey,
didn't have,
okay.
They won 19-0.
Ventola wants, lobs one upfield. He's got his man, and he's in for a touchdown. DeVito.
Touchdown, Cedar Grove.
And Cedar Grove did exactly what they had to
Max
do. A
DeVito.
long pass down to Max DeVito.
26-yard
26-yard
pass.
touchdown reception.
And DeVito did
With
what
just over a minute
Kramer
left.
did. He jumped, used that height, and out-jumped the defender and ran it in for a touchdown.
He has 184 before this game, but what jump. And they're going for 2. Exactly.
No, they're going to go 1. Looked like they were going for 2.
Well, if they get a penalty, they'll go for 2.
Snap, down, kick, up, and it is
Good, looks good.
It is good. The kick was
Extra
by
point is
Ryan
good.
Lopez. So 1:01
Kicked
to
by
go
number 89,
in
Ryan
the half.
Lopez.
Cedar Grove did exactly what they had to do. They drove the field. Big 3rd and 12 play was converted. And they get downstairs and they score a touchdown. It's now 15-7.
And you have 101. Yes.
Listen, you people looking at this, don't run to your ophthalmologist tomorrow. This is WCTV's fault. We'll have that camera fixed by next week. No problem.
Our technician is away.
A
today.
technician went to his eye doctor.
Or maybe maybe he fixed his eyes and now he's fixing it for what he can
He
see.
might think it's clear.
And the rest of the world thinks he's not.
That is, to our technician, that is clear.
We will not give his name.
We won't say it's Ricky at all. No way we're going to mention any names. You couldn't drag it out of me.
You're throwing him under the bus. Or in this case, his car. Well, 101 to go in the first half.
Let's see what Westwood can do. The little pooch kick here, coming down short. Whoa, you got to be careful. They break that. You can go. Let's see who this is.
24.
Oh, that's the
Christian
Mats.
He
He had the opening kickoff run up.
Christian Mays, giving the
Oh,
Cardinals
Mays.
great field
Gotta go with
position.
Mays. All right.
Mays.
We'll go with Mays.
Thank you, Dan. Mays is the correct.
Thank you very much.
That was our first mistake we made
We
today.
were calling him Mays.
We were calling Mats.
Raise your hand. There
Dan
he is.
helps us
Okay.
out an awful
All right.
lot right there.
Go back to work.
Did a great job. And we apologize for making our first mistake of the season.
That's the first mistake in 2 years. Hopkins, Lutz, rush, but he's able to rush. That's the ability of Sean Hopkins to go from a 4-yard loss to a 4-yard pickup.
Well,
There he
the clock
is.
is running.
with the tackle.
Clock is ticking along there.
Second down
I
and
don't think
6.
Westwood
You
has
know-
any timeouts left. I think they used them all.
Yeah, but this should be
No, one left.
to number
One.
one. One more timeout.
There goes Hopkins. Across the 45.
Now you'll call the
First
timeout.
down Cardinals on the Panther 45.
Now the offensive coordinator will call 2 plays. Play number 1 and play
Westwood
number
uses up
2.
its last timeout with 25.
And now Westwood's going to try to come down and get some
points.
points before the end of the half. So,
Oh, you know that guy.
nice. There's Pat Rice.
Pat Rice.
He's covering for the
with the
North Jersey
Texas
Sports.
sweatshirt. He's a Longhorn
Ah,
or
yeah.
a Shorthorn.
Bergen Catholic graduate. He covered. Now you want to know a football team? You ask Pat. See, Pat, you ask Pat. Pat can go down, tell you the Coast League down by
Coast League.
all the way down to Atlantic
by-
City. He'll name you, give him a team. He'll tell you
Oh,
who the
high
coaches
school.
and their records.
Oh, he's unbelievable.
He'll go one game today. He'll do one game tomorrow afternoon, and then he'll do a Saturday night game. That
Now-
could be anywhere in the
Now,
state.
Let me ask you, if you did that with your wife,
Yeah, it's-
Viola, what would happen?
We wouldn't see 48 years of marriage.
And I'd be thrown out of the house.
You wouldn't be taking the Nina and the Pinta to Italy.
No. They would send me on the Santa Maria to another country.
There
It's a
goes
catch.
Kramer. He caught another one. Still on his feet.
Gotta get
Gets
down.
across the 20 with 15 seconds to go.
Now you're gonna throw the ball down.
Yeah, you're gonna ground it quickly
Ground
and
it
then try to
quickly,
throw a
ground it
couple
quickly.
passes.
Kramer.
So Kramer,
14.9 left.
another reception. You throw it up there and let him go get it. There
All
it
right.
is.
So 12.2 seconds. Now,
You could throw probably 3 into the end zone if it's not long ones. I mean, you have to wait for the pattern. If you just want to throw a couple of flies or a couple of slants, you might get 3 plays off here.
I may fake this time to number 1 Kramer and throw it to Hans Visage.
He's been quiet today, number
He
26.
has. They've been doing a great job on him. Now, I'm going to go to 1.
Well, he's in the slot. You better put 2 people on him. It looks like it's one-on-one again.
A button hook and go. No, they're going to.
Oh, McCarthy stuffs Hopkins as he blitzes in from the outside,
McCarthy with the
and
sack.
that's going to probably end the quarter, and it will. And the half comes to an end on that great play.
Great blitz by number
McCarthy-
23
McCarthy comes flying in.
Lead over the Cedar Grove
from the
Panthers.
linebacker position.
So we've played a half. It's been a good one. The score is 15-7. Westwood leads Cedar Grove. You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer group from the Township of Washington.
Now, if that's not a championship performance, I don't know what is. Put your hands together one more time. As we welcome to the field your very own 2017 Westwood Cardinal cheerleaders, coached by Brittany Rubino.
Okay. Now we're going to have, we're at halftime. Westwood leads 15-7 over Cedar Grove. We have a new member of WCTV. This is Kylie.
Kylie.
And her mom, and you are? I can hear you, my ear.
Lindsay.
And how old is she now? She's two. Does she want to do any talking? Want to say hello? No.
Can you speak Italian? Parla italiano?
Don't listen to him.
No, I'm just kidding. You know, I have a little girl. Her name is Bella. She's 4 years old. and she's just like you. She got beautiful hair. She's got brown eyes. You got beautiful. Oh, I love your eyes. They're like, let me see. Can I see a little smile? Mommy's watching you. Just smile for mommy. Just smile for mommy. Go ahead. Look at the camera and say, hi.
Where's Daddy?
Daddy's over there.
Where did Daddy go? Where's Daddy?
I see
Where'd
Daddy with the
go?
hat.
Where's Daddy? You see Daddy?
Daddy's waving.
Where's Daddy? You want to go?
Okay.
Wants to go to Daddy.
All right,
I
that's
think
all.
enough.
All right.
Thank you very much. That's Kylie Radikaska, huh?
Radicasa, yes.
Yep.
They used to, believe it or not, she used to coach with Dan. She was the assistant. She was the assistant coach the first year.
Oh, okay.
That Dan was. Oh, look at this.
What do we got here? What do you have? What do you have? You have a winner? Did you win? You won. You won it. What was your number? Let me see. Here, put the headset.
You want to put the headset? Wait, now you're official.
There you go. All right. Look up over here. Turn around this
Put
way.
it up, I can.
Right there.
All right.
There you go.
I got it.
Okay,
I'm
what is
trying.
your name? Give us
Madison.
Madison. And what number did you win with? This one? Yeah, sit up here. Come on, let's go. Up, up. There we go.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay, we got you. You won the ticket?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you going to do with all this money? Take everybody out to dinner tonight?
Well, we are getting our house redone.
Yeah.
We're getting new siding.
You need siding?
You know you have to complete a tax return for the money you got?
You need
And you
siding?
gotta pay tax.
We're gonna. That's a lot. I'll do the whole side at least, right?
You gonna
What
put
color?
siding?
What color siding do you want?
Kind of like beige.
Do you want beige?
Yeah, kinda.
Okay. Well, if
Tan,
you're paying,
kinda.
if you're paying for it, we're gonna
Doing
get
a
it.
whole
Okay.
House? You doing a whole house?
What grade are
Well,
you?
not all of it, but some of it.
Some of you got what, bricks or different? What else do you have on the walls?
Wait, what?
On the walls.
All right, we gotta give it. What grade are you in?
Third,
And what school do you go to?
Washington.
So you're in Washington School. Well, congratulations, and I hope the siding goes up real quick, huh? Okay. We gotta get back to the game, okay?
I'm gonna have to
Okay.
borrow.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to borrow my. Just let me do
Bye-bye.
this.
Here you go. You better hang on to this, so I'll keep
Okay.
it. Then I'll do my siding.
Leader with a 17-yard return. to
Well,
open
we had a
second half.
return here as we get ready for the second half. Westwood leads 15-7. Cedar Grove will take over, 1st and 10. The ball
Panthers
will be
first drive
placed
is
on
starting
the
room 30-yard line.
30-yard line. And away we go, John. Second half, it
Just-
should be a good one.
Just quickly, the scores. We had a 26-yard interception by Joe Kramer for a touchdown. Extra point was good. And then, of course, they had. Let's go back to the first play of the second half, and we'll talk later.
Turi, who had a nice run around the end first half, gets it again, and this time he is stopped for a short gain. Out there by number
Cuomo.
22, the governor.
The governor. But Larry, then you had Kramer, a 36-yard
Murray with a
pass.
3-yard run to the outside.
Then you had a run by Baez, 32 yards,
Cuomo.
and then Hopkins went 4 yards for a touchdown, extra point. They went for 2, and the score was 15-0. And then at the end of the first half, a 26-yard pass to Max DeVito, touchdown, extra point was good.
Trips, there you go. You're up to date now. 15-7. Trips to the left. Ventura calling signals. Looks. Gets the ball away just in time.
Fumble.
Luckily, that ball was knocked down because Cuomo was ready for the interception. He read that play beautifully. Chumano may have been hurt.
Intended for
He was shaking up a little bit. He's running off under his own power.
3rd and 7.
You know, it's been a great game, first half. Two equally matched teams, you know. They look, like we said, a mirror of each other in this game.
They seem to have the same formations. They seem to have the quarterback who can throw and run. They got great runners. They got good receivers. They even got a tall receiver, like Westwood does. So, and DeVito's on Cuomo. Ventura's back. Looks, throws downfield. Torrey has it, and they're going to call
There's a flag.
interference, and that's going to be a good call.
Intended for Curry.
You can't put your face to the
You have to
the
turn
runner,
when the
and you're
ball
back to the
comes.
quarterback.
Play.
Had he turned at the last second, looking at the ball, the flag would not have come out. Good call.
You can't face mask him, basically. That's what
Correct.
they call it. So that's going to be a interference
15-yard.
penalty.
15-yard
That'll
penalty.
be 15 and a first.
And see, in high school and college, you take the penalty. They only get 15 yards, not like the pros.
Yeah, high school, it's a 15-yard penalty.
And college.
And pros, it's at the site.
Correct.
Because they'll be tackling everybody 15. Nobody makes
yeah.
Panther 48.
First and 10. And there's an offside.
Should be encroachment.
Westwood players are pointing to Cedar Grove, but the official is marking it off against Westwood.
Yeah.
So the ball now is on the 46-yard line.
Cardinals brings up first and 5.
47-yard line, I beg your pardon.
It's pretty good, that
It's
ball.
right in front of me. You think I would see it,
49,
right?
48, 47.
It's right in front of me.
Hey, you know what? What's 1 yard?
Yeah, among friends.
Among friends.
Penalty. I'm telling you, there's penalties. One flag went up about 100 feet. They're going to call motion against
I think
On
it's
the field,
against.
this time infraction on the Panthers,
Cedar Grove.
bringing
And now
back to the original line of scrimmage.
It goes back to the line of scrimmage. It's first and 10, the original line of scrimmage. So Westwood committed a 5-yard infraction. Cedar Grove matched that 5, and now we're back.
So we go 5, go back 5. Little
Like
square
a
dancing.
Like a dance.
Square dancing, that's all it is. You ever do square dancing?
Yes, I did square dancing once with my daughter. That's so many years ago.
Is that right?
In October, too, we had a father-daughter square dance at the Brookside Elementary School. Ah. High snap. That might have thrown the timing off as Ventura, maybe a yard.
Looks like number 60. Number 60.
High snap.
You know, Larry,
Handled by Ventola, wrapped
he does
up
a
by
great
number
job.
60, Dylan Henry.
Dylan Henry.
well, the bruiser. Dylan the Bruiser
1
Henry.
yard on the play, second down and 9.
Second down, 9 yards to go. We're just the start of things in the third quarter. Westwood leads 15-7. Germano's out to the left. Ventola fires downfield.
Yeah.
Overthrows Germano. He had a step on his man.
Ventola had Germano over the middle.
And Nick Bessick. How are you, Nick?
Overthrown.
You're looking good.
Third down and 9.
There's Paul Zadatowski and Emily.
I think he's trying to talk to the Cardinal.
There's Lou Serbio. There's Lou Serbio doing work up on the roof. Lou's one of the more outstanding camera people.
Does a great job.
Oh,
Great shots.
yeah, we're going to get a better shot of Lou. Ventola wants to run for it, and he is brought down as he crosses the 45-yard line. Going to be short.
Nicky Baez with the
4th
tackle.
and short.
Close to the first down marker. Brings up
So I
fourth.
believe Cedar Grove. Ah,
There's
there
Lou.
he is. Now,
And
Lou
2.
is an outstanding camera person. When he shows up, we get a lot more professional look. Yeah.
He's
You
the
want
best.
somebody to film something, you get in touch
He's
with Lou
outstanding.
Serbio. He does a wonderful
Oh,
job.
what shots.
I like to say I can do what he does, but I can't.
No, I can't.
I can't. He sees it, I don't. Ventura is stopped
They
short.
stopped him.
And I believe he stopped short.
The Panthers stop
Right
And
there,
that
hit the
was
middle.
Kramer picks up the ball carry and says, "Are you feeling okay?"
Rydell.
And Cardinals take over.
So the Cardinals will take over. 8 minutes
Big
and
stop by
50
the
seconds to
Cards.
go. They got great field position on the 45-yard line.
As they start near midfield. 8:50 left in the third.
First and 10 now. Hopkins calling signals. Hey, that looks like
He's
Giordano.
gone.
There he goes. He's at the 30,
gone.
at the 20, 10, 5, touchdown. 55 yards.
Touchdown, Westwood.
IV Giordano.
55-yard run.
There he is,
by number
Giordano.
32, Tyler Giordano.
What a run he took. What a hole.
55 yards for IV Giordano.
What a play. What a run.
He must have had a little IV before he ran that time.
His mom was up here doing the 50-50. And he hit that hole, and it was gone.
One arm, great blocking by the Cardinal lineman.
So, that exciting run by Giordano, 55 yards to pay dirt. Westwood takes a 22-7 lead over Cedar Grove. You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer group from the Township of Washington.
The Rubino family sends Aries Newbridge in. The Stony
These are the
Helen,
Cedar
the
Grove
Zeltner
cheerleaders.
family,
Well, let me
Washington
explain
Township
what
Mayor
we were,
Janet
that
Sokowitz
touchdown,
and Westwood
55
Mayor
yards
John
by Giordano. IV
Thank you
is
again for all of your
interveners.
support.
There was a game here where he was breaking the world's record for most times to hit the dirt, and then they bring him back out in the field. He gets the IV, comes back in. If he did it 5 times, would have been a new world's record. He only did it 4. So now he did it once, and he went 55 yards for a touchdown.
It was a very warm, hot night, and he was cramping. We didn't know that at the beginning. After the third one, we realized he was cramping. So we said he needed IV, an intravenous shot. So there's his name. I as intravenous.
And V, IV.
Mother said she gave him a lot of liquid before he came.
Leader on the return out to the 20.
All right, Cedar Grove is stopped at the 25-yard line.
IV. My goodness.
I think that's the best name we've had in a long time.
Well, you know, we have some good ones. We have 9 nicknames.
But
so
I
far.
like the intravenous.
Oh, intravenous is great. Because everybody right off the bat says, what is IV? What are you talking about? The Roman numeral? IV, intravenous.
Trips to the left for Cedar Grove and threw it back. He throws. Nice play by
that was
Germano.
partially blocked.
And Cuomo trying to steal the ball.
Caught by number 10. Giordano.
So Germano with the nice reception. You know, Johnny, he looks like a wide receiver.
7 yards.
Stands like a wide receiver.
Reception.
6'1", 180.
Second down.
And you notice he keeps the little cloth in the back. This way.
And he's a junior, so he might get another inch or two. But he just carries himself like a good wide receiver. And that play he made there shows you that he's got good hands. He's by himself on the right-hand side. This is Ferrara.
The inside line.
Whoa.
What a hit.
Oh, that was Rydell. Rydell hit him, picked him
up.
up, and threw him back.
And you know, we do have a nickname from Rydell.
And number 15.
Number 15, ladies and gentlemen.
Third
I
and
think
1.
it is. It's Steve, the wild one, Rydell.
Where is he? I don't see him.
Number 15.
Oh, there he is, there. That was some hit.
That was almost a takedown. He almost got 3 points for a takedown. Near pin. This has been a great game by 2 super
Tola,
teams.
looking. Was that a catch?
I believe
Yeah,
it's a
great
catch.
catch by Lever. Wow.
Ventola scramble.
Baez was on
somehow
top of
finds
his
number
back.
5 Lever.
First down.
And Baez was
First
running,
on
trying
third
to
and
fight for
short.
the ball, but first down for Lieber. Mike Lieber. Coming into this game, he had 197 yards receiving and 254 via the run.
First and 10, now the ball's on the 45-yard line. He just gets away. Nice play by Dada.
Benny Dada.
That's one of my
just gets the
favorites.
ankles
Benny and the Jet, Dada.
of Ventola.
Picked up a couple of yards, but he saved maybe 5-10 yards.
Could have been
more.
a first
Second
down.
and 8.
He's been hurt for a while, Benny.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's going to have an ankle that's going to bother him all year. He'll
And
play
he's
on
a
it.
great wrestler.
Yeah.
And his dad is right in front of us right now. I wonder if he knows Benny and the Jets.
I don't think I know Benny. DeVito out to the left. Ventura back, has time, throws out here. He has Lever.
First down.
He's running down the sideline, skips around and walks out of bounds. Baez was there along with Rydell.
That was gingerly put him down.
You know, John, I'll tell you what. Doing this game over here with all this room, I am now spoiled beyond belief.
That's why we can have humor added to our game.
This is, I can't believe it. 8 years. I feel like I was stuffed in a box doing the game.
Larry, I used to be like this. I used to be over here calling the game.
Yeah, you were paying into the wall. How to get you out of the wall.
As a matter of fact, this little box, I was sitting in the box here with all the wire.
Torrey, wow, he stopped. Kramer with a nice stop.
Larry, as a matter of fact, you see this box right here? I open up. I used to sit in with all this wire.
We were like this.
I would go like this, calling. What was that? 2 yards.
It's true. Now we have all this room here. Savanos, he's doing the game over here as an official. We're talking to him. It's unbelievable. This is great. Now, you people may not understand. It may mean nothing to you, but to us,
we can breathe.
I have papers in front of me.
Look at this. I love it.
Abdullah fires, has his man.
First down.
First down. That's Germano again.
Germano comes down with it for 12 yards. First down, Cedar Grove. Prolonging their
So
drive.
it's first and 10.
Cuomo. Zach
On
the
27.
governor.
We're at the 4:38 mark of the third quarter. 22-7, Westwood leads. Cedar Grove is driving. They're going to have to get something here, John.
You got another quarter, but
Yeah,
yes,
you want to get
absolutely.
something now.
You got to get some of the mojo away from
Westwood, yeah.
the Cardinals.
Westwood's been scoring. Whoop, Ventura gets away from one. Fires downfield.
It's going to be intercepted.
It's going to be intercepted. And it's intercepted.
By number 15.
No,
Pass
Columbia.
intercepted by number 10, Carubia,
10.
in the end
Columbia
zone.
with the
Number
interception.
10.
Halting the Panther drive.
Columbia had inside position. He was able to get there and get the interception.
What a ball play. Anthony Carubia, a junior. He's a quarterback, a halfback, and we're thinking about a nickname for him.
Yeah. Got to ask his grandfather, Fred. Fred might come up with one. You know, you go to the parents and ask quietly, or the grandparents.
Well, you never know. We may get one of those moments to come up with the name.
Baez takes a pitch and
Inside shovel
picks up
pass
a
to
yard.
Nicky Baez. Short gain on the play, tackled by number 23, McCarthy.
And now you have to have a sustaining drive for the Cardinals and a touchdown would be nice if you're rooting for the Cardinals. If not, get the ball back on a turnover in here, and touchdown could be scored.
Yeah, he picked up 4 yards.
Nice button hook.
Visage catches his first pass and steps out of bounds at the 35, enough for a first down.
Hopkins to Visage.
That's his first catch of the game.
Correct.
Ryan hands.
First down,
Visage.
Westwood.
I was trying to give his name to Bob Visage.
Well, that's the fault.
Yes. But it's Ryan.
There he is.
He's got long hands. He's about 6'1". But he's got eyes of brown. If you're into eyes.
Nice blocking up front as Hopkins gets to the 40-yard line. Now Westwood now is methodically moving the ball.
5 yards on the carry.
They're not throwing downfield. That's been taken away with the deep defense. So they go in short passes, runs, and the clock is moving. 2:50, plenty of time in the game, but they're draining the clock.
Yeah, that was Jennings on the stop. The freshman Jennings, Dylan Jennings. Young man is some player. Oh, nice
There's
hole
Brown.
there.
Brown
First
fights
down.
his way short of the 50-yard line. Enough for a first down.
Jaden Brown for 8 yards on the carry.
There you go, 60.
49-yard line. I can't miss that. It's right in front of me.
Oh,
Not like
that's
the last
beautiful.
time I missed it.
Look at that.
Right there. Clock is moving.
So Jaden Thunder and Lightning Brown.
Boy, you give him a step.
Oh, he's gone. Ooh.
Ida singing.
That's a good song that she's singing.
Hopkins wants it deep. He's going for Visage. And he caught it.
By
He
Visage.
caught it.
Hopkins rolls
Visage
right.
caught it.
From the
Visage all
20.
the way, comes down with it between two
Little John,
defenders.
today, as you get ready for the yardage, today, the Westwood wide receivers have went up and have gotten the ball. They've wanted it. Kramer's shown it a couple of times. Here's Visage going up and getting it.
I'm not sure of the distance. I missed where we started from. At least 40 yards.
Go Ryan!
The ball's on the 10. That was a
40, about 55
50
yards.
almost a 51 yards.
54-yard pass.
So Hopkins now, we have a timeout called by Cedar Grove. When we have time
Timeout
comes
called
in,
by Cedar
we have
Grove.
1 minute and 34 seconds to go in the third quarter. Westwood leads 22-7. You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer group from the Township of Washington, Bergen County, New Jersey. So Westwood takes over 1st and 10. The ball is just inside the 10-yard line.
Say 11-yard line.
Hopkins goes around the right side, and he is stopped short of the 10-yard line.
Hopkins tackled by Ferrara.
Probably no gain. Ferrara made the stop.
Yard or two on the carry.
Second down. Giordano comes running in. He had a 55-yard run.
IV. Boy, he had a little IV, and he was ready to go.
He may have gotten a little intravenous on the sideline now.
He needed it that time.
There's Hopkins. He's got the play from the coaches.
The Panthers have done a great job on Hopkins.
Giordano gets inside the 5. He is close to a first down.
About 7-8 yards for
No,
IV.
about Giordano. He is fast off the ball.
Giordano
He hits that
with a
hole.
6-yard gain gives the Cards a third and
Excellent
short
speed.
He
at the
hits it
5-yard
quick.
line.
Here he goes again. Well, he tried to hit it quick, but there was a defender there that knocked him back.
And I love the number 32. Tyler
Again,
Giordano.
the middle, tackled by
5'10", 183.
That was Dugan, number 51, who made the
17
stop
Bryant.
for Cedar Grove. He broke through the offensive line and dropped Giordano
Well, the
for a yard loss. So
quarter's
it's fourth
almost
down.
over.
Let's see what Coach Hard wants to do.
They're going to wait till the clock run out, I believe.
Probably.
Westwood will let the third quarter run out.
So the third quarter has come to an end here on the campus of Westwood High School
Westwood
in Washington
takes a
Township,
22-7
with
lead in
Westwood
the fourth
leading
quarter.
22-7 over Cedar Grove.
Knocking on the door.
You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer group from the Township of Washington, Bergen County, New Jersey. These are the cheerleaders from Cedar Grove who did an outstanding job during halftime that you saw. Congratulate them for their wonderful performance, and also the Westwood cheerleaders. They did an outstanding job at halftime. Congratulations to both squads and both schools, and to their coaches who put so much time and effort into their shows.
And the Cardinal there.
And of course, what can we
The
do without
angry
our
Cardinal.
The wacky Cardinal.
You know, one of these days I'm going to get a paintbrush and make that smile. I don't like an angry. You should have a nice smile. Look at this.
All right, Westwood's going for 2. Throw out here to Visage. No good. And Cedar Grove takes over.
Passing complete
So they
on
will
fourth
take
down.
over on the 6-yard line, 1st and 10. That's the third time, I believe,
Cedar
if I'm
Grove
not
will
wrong,
take
John,
over.
that Westwood has
Deep
been
in
stopped
their
on
own
4th down,
territory.
deep in Cedar Grove's territory.
So the game is still not available, for a run.
Well,
It's 15 points, 2 touchdowns.
What is now is if you're Cedar Grove, you have to score now. I mean, you're going to get 2 more shots at this. First and 10 as the cowbell is trying to be shot down. Ventura throws out here. Almost intercepted as it comes off Germano's hand.
Ventola almost picked off by Cuomo.
That was Mr. Cuomo, Zach the Governor Cuomo. That would have been a touchdown.
That would have been. Went off everybody's hands. That was 4 hands it hit. Second down. 10 yards to go. John, I think.
After somebody has a cowbell, real
Driving
try
kind of crazy because it's so loud. It hurts your ear. And I understand that because I got a bad ear.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's
First down.
Eva for a first down.
That was almost from the end zone. He
Cleaver
threw
with
the
the
ball.
catch.
So that should be enough for a
Back
first
center
down
of
and
the end
knocked out of
zone
bounds.
gives them a first down
I was saying, John, I think Cedar Grove,
on their own 17.
you're going to need 14 points and a couple of maybe a 2-point conversion.
Yeah, you got a 15
So
point.
you're not going to get many more chances. You have to score on this
Oh,
drive.
yeah. Because you know the Cardinals, yeah,
No more cowbell. I yelled at them, and they even took the cow home.
the cow went home.
Get in there.
Is that Bertha? Bertha's the cow?
The cow and the bell left.
Elsie the cow, I guess.
Ventura throws inside. Boy, was that done well. Rydell.
Number 15,
Number
right
15.
down.
Rydell.
Reached up the middle. Sipping that play out.
That's got to be part of the Rydell family.
Second and 12.
So Rydell made
Well,
a
that's
great
why
play.
Steve the Wild won Rydell. They got a cowbell on the group. That's got to be the 2 cowbells.
There's a herd of cows around here. You ever heard of a cow?
Maybe heifers. Give them the high class there. A few heifers right
Third
there.
and 12. A second and 12. And Tola's back.
Look at the
Back.
time.
Throws, looking for DeVito. He has got it. And he's knocked out of bounds as he crosses the 45-yard line. Now, they throw him downfield, and he's using that great
35
height of his to
DeVito.
go over the defenders, a la Kramer. This is a weapon
For the long pass
that these
reception.
teams have.
Over a
Not many
defender,
teams,
knocked out of
especially a Group
bounds.
1, has a 6'4",
At the Cardinals'
6'3" wide
43.
receiver.
50-yard pass to DeVito.
They got him. They have him marked at 6'3". He looks it too.
Oh, definitely 6'3".
And Tola throws. Germano underneath, stays on his feet and gets knocked out of bounds shy of the 30-yard line.
The mojo is with the Panthers right now.
Wow.
Like I said, John, first of all, Cedar Grove is not
Running
going to give
across
up.
the
They're a
middle.
tough team. Everybody told you one thing about Cedar Grove. They play the entire
Gives the
game.
Panthers a first
And
down.
Ventola
And they have to score
On
on
the
this
32.
drive and then hold Westwood.
yeah. Because you got a 15-point differential.
Right.
But they've stopped Westwood 2 or 3 times now, close to the 10-yard line and in.
Joey, get in there.
The defense been superb.
Backfield.
Whoop. Tola stopped. Rydell
Ready
again.
to stop.
And 60. And you had
Tackle for a loss.
Dylan the
Second
Bruiser.
and 12.
Rydell has played a great game here defensively, John.
And of course, we got to mention the Bruiser's mom with the coffee. So Dylan Henry's mom brought the coffee. It was delicious. That's why we're crazy right now.
Another tackle for a loss by Rydell. That's by
And
3
Rydell's
this
been
game.
playing tremendous.
Second down. Ventola looks, buying some time, trying to extend the play, and dropped.
Loss
Baez.
about
Baez with a
Nice
shot.
play by Nicky Baez.
no gain on the play, so it's 4th down, field goal.
Third
Ball
down.
Third
spotted
down.
at
3rd and 12.
the 34.
3rd and 12.
3rd and 12.
3rd and 12. Well, your 2-down situation.
Oh yeah, definitely. You're 9 minutes and change to go. You're not punting. If
And-
you're Cedar Grove, there's no punt at all.
And I would go to DeVito. the 6'3" guy.
Tola looking,
Look at the time.
steps up, stays on his feet, and falls forward. He's going to be close to a first down. I think he has it.
First
Referees
down.
are stopping the clock. So Cedar Grove continues to drive on a pickup.
For 12
Third and
on
12.
third down.
The quarterback, Sammy Ventola, did a great job
Just
with his
enough
feet.
for a first.
He's been throwing great and went about 10 yards for
Ball
first
spotted
down.
at the Cards 21.
So 1st and 10. Now the ball's on the 21. We have 8 minutes and 35 seconds. Clock is ticking.
They almost have to score on these plays
Yeah, you got to score quickly.
and then go for 2.
Knocked down. Dada, Benny Dada.
14-yard loss on the play.
So,
Benny Dada, number 40.
Benny and a jet, for about a 10-yard loss. And if that was wrestling, would have been a near pin.
That's right.
That would have been 3 points. And he is a great wrestler, by the way.
And what that does, it drops them for a 10-yard loss. Also, it continues the clock running.
And now they're on the 30,
They got to get
4-yard
down.
line.
They got to get down to the 10.
24 yards from my math.
Tola back, looking, fires.
Wide open.
Has his man. And that's DeVito. And he's
Stopped
knocked
by
out of bounds.
Christian Mates.
He picked up
DeVito with
a
the
nice
catch.
chunk of that yardage.
Mays with the tackle.
Picked up
kick a
about
field
16
goal?
yards.
4th down or 3rd down?
Third down
Panthers
coming
have
up.
3rd and 9 on the 20.
Now this is 2 downs. And what's very good for Cedar Grove, he got knocked out of bounds.
Stops the
So
clock.
clock stops.
They're going to need all the timeouts.
7:30 to go, 22-7.
On the 20.
Germano comes out to the right. Lever is in the slot. And Tola calling signals. And Tola he has some time. And he's dropped. Baez
Baez and Henry
and Henry.
Yes, what a sack.
providing the pressure.
It's got to be the
4th
socks
and
he's
very long
wearing.
for Cedar Grove.
Pink socks.
Nicky Baez come in from the outside.
A junior.
Now it's a 4th down and 20. The ball's on the
24.
29. They got 19. 4th and 19.
You can't kick a field goal. This is a big field goal. Well, you got to go to your big guy. Either Prenesti or DeVito.
And Tola, there's a blitz up the middle.
Lot
And
of
Tola's
room.
running for it. He's not going to make it. He's short by a lot.
Giordano with the tackle.
32
Tackle
on the
by
stop.
Turnover
Giordano.
on downs as the Cards take over on their own 21.
He got a little IB. He's in there for the big tackle.
With 6.5
The
left in the
Cardinals
ball
get the
game.
ball with 6.5
Westwood
to
22,
go.
Cedar Grove 7.
What a game. There's been a lot of great plays today.
Now Westwood's got a drain, 6:29 here, and they get out of here with a win.
Well, what you need is a lot of first down. You want to knock the clock down. Be nice about a 4-minute drive.
And
a
what
score.
Cedar Grove's got to do, Cedar Grove's got to stop him. No first downs. Hopkins pitches outside to Brown. Brown still going. Gets it
First
first
down.
30. First down.
It's going to be close.
Pitch to the right side to Jaden Brown.
First down.
I
Brown's
love
up 10
the way
yards.
he runs. He glides. Who was that professional player on the
Getting up
Chicago
for the
Bears?
first down.
Gilsayas.
Just
was that?
beyond their own 30.
Gilsayas?
Sayers, and he used to slide. Nobody really hit him. He would give the leg and pull it back, and that's what Brown did.
So it's first down. And and Jalen is he's a sophomore.
Oh, unbelievable! What a future he could have in this game.
Try it again. Across the 35 to the 37.
Hand off to Brown.
And now it's a good way to give him the ball, get 2, 3, 4
4
yards,
yards.
get some
On
first
the
down.
play, maybe 5. Second
So now
and
the
5.
clock is the friend of Westwood and the enemy of Cedar Grove.
You know, we're going to have to mention the linemen on the Cardinals. They've been playing one heck of a job, especially with this high-powered offense of the Panthers.
And Cedar Grove played very hard, a couple of plays here and there, and we're looking at a very close game here.
Absolutely. Don't forget the first touchdown was an interception for a score by Kramer.
He went up, was in the passing lane, put his left hand
Hopkins
up, put the
tackled
ball
by
in one
McCarthy.
hand,
No gain on the play.
and ran some 27 yards for a touchdown. You take that
Third
off
down
the board,
Cardinals.
and you're looking at a
On their own
one-score
30.
game.
Absolutely. And the clock keeps ticking. 4:44 and counting. Third and about 5. Give him 4 and change.
Cedar Grove has to stop Westwood on this drive. Westwood's going to take every second before they snap this ball.
And a timeout.
And Westwood calls a timeout with
Timeout
4:25 to go. They lead 22-7. Cheerleaders.
They're the Panthers cheerleaders doing a great job. And you know, Larry, the second half has been no touchdown, no score. It was 22-7 at halftime.
Yeah, we had the big run by Giordano, right?
But not a touchdown, though, was it?
And we have offside.
Yeah, 55-yard touchdown, yeah. That was right at the beginning of the third quarter. That's why I forgot about it.
Offsides on the Panthers.
He was taking IV, gave me some of the IV.
So I said they can't make
First
a first
down,
down, but
Westwood.
an offside infraction by Cedar Grove gives Westwood a first down with 4:25 to go.
Remember, his mother came up here and brought me a little IV. Now I forgot about him. And there was a touchdown, 55-yarder.
And the mom's name is Michelle.
Michelle.
She
has
the,
what, three boys?
Yeah, 4, I think.
4, 3, 4.
I don't know. I lost count. I have a hard time knowing what I have. There goes Giordano, and he is stopped.
I think 4. You're right, 4 boys.
Turi.
Giordano tackled by Turi.
So 4:14 to go into an excellent football game by these two teams. Both should make the playoff. I believe
This is a Group 1, Cedar
Panthers
Grove.
is Group 1, Westwood is Group 2.
They play Pascack Hills.
Pascack Hills, that's a
that
big
should
game.
be a good game.
Well, don't forget, Pascack Hills got 5 wins or 4
Yeah.
wins. So if the Panthers are able to defeat them, that would give them a lot of points. But,
oh, yeah.
but Pascack Hills on a roll. The Cowboys.
Baez.
I heard one of the fans.
Go,
Nicky.
Nicky.
No.
The ball goes across the
Nice
45-yard
shot.
line.
Extra yards after
Go,
contact.
Johnny, go. Remember, go, Johnny, go.
Timeout.
It's 4 on the play.
I believe the timeout is on Cedar Grove. I can't see Westwood
Timeout
calling a
Cedar
timeout.
Grove.
So Cedar Grove calls their
3:25
timeout.
left with your Westwood Cardinals leading 22-7.
At this point, we would like to start thanking everyone. We want to thank the head coach at Cedar Grove. He got back to John,
Oh, he was it.
Rob Gogarty. Thank you so very much for the assistance, the players, the starting lineups. He's also the AD, so I want to thank him very much.
Yeah, Rob Gogarty, athletic director and head coach.
He's the
a
AD
super
and the
young
coach.
man.
So I want to thank him and the staff at Cedar Grove. Thank you so very much. And of course for Westwood, we want to thank Dennis Hard. We had a nice long talk with him before the game, giving us some of the strategy, players, whatnot. Dan Favino, the AD. Thank you also very much and their wonderful staff.
Great job by the referees in this game, as always.
Yeah, we didn't hear about them. You know, when you don't see them,
That's
hear
the
them,
key.
talk about them, they did a great job.
As a referee, as an umpire, nobody know you're there, and that's when you do a great job. and they did a super job.
Hopkins will fall to the 45-yard line. Now you get another 4 downs, Westwood, and the clock will run.
Westwood Cardinal first down.
We'll find out how many timeouts they have left.
I want to thank Emily for all the work she's done down near the field. And also the cowbell man. I think it's Mr. Zeltner with the bell. We're going to change the microphone next time we come here and put it on the opposite side.
So it's a heifer. It's a heifer. There's a heifer of a headache.
And we lost the picture. Well, that was the first thing. Oh, there we are. We're losing one.
That's
we keep
all right.
losing
Everybody's
a camera
getting
down on
tired
the field.
right now.
Baez stays on his feet, gets across the 45-yard line. Paul Zadatowski, who came up from South Jersey to help with the setup and is working on the camera. I want to thank him. Nick
2.5
Pesnick,
left.
we've saw him. He was. Oh, there's Paul. Oh, where'd he come from? Like Halloween almost. Get the heck out of me.
He did scare me.
The monitor jumped at
Oh
me.
my God.
That was Paul.
Wow. Where'd he come from?
I don't know, but he scared me.
Holy mackerel.
We're going to get Nick and Lou Servio. You saw him before. He's up on the roof doing a great job. He's our #1 cameraman today, and you could tell. And there goes Brown into the line.
Gain of about 1 yard.
Brown with
About a
1
yard.
gain brings up 3rd and 7.
Of course, Ida is the MVP. Can't get it. There's no picture of her. Ida is the MVP because somehow she figured out. She's in back of us all the way here. Wait. There she is. There's Ida.
I'm blocking her. I'm blocking Ida.
We have so much space. I can't. I know
What
I've
is
said
this
this
here?
100
BAD?
times, but
Bad wire?
no, they have a bad wire down there.
They got a bad BAD here too.
We got a bad one there. And we want to thank everyone
All right. How's that?
for
With
the
that?
show. 1 minute,
You know what
13
it was? I
seconds
was
to
trying to
go,
see what I was doing.
and there's another timeout on the
Timeout
field.
Westwood.
So next week, Westwood moves over to play Ramsey.
We're going to go.
I hope so.
I think we should. Let's
We'll
do
try.
a game away.
We
We'll
got to
do
call up
Ramsey.
the AD up there and tell
Oh,
him that I made
he'll
a
give
big
us-
boo-boo 2 weeks ago.
He
And if
said
it
it'd be
wasn't
fine.
for, and if
It'd
it
be
wasn't
fine.
for Kelly Rydell telling me that they were playing
Oh.
Richfield Park, you and I would have been driving up the
I
road.
wrote such a beautiful memo. And then he comes back and he says, you could have the game. And then he goes, wait a minute. There's no game here. We're not playing you guys. It's next week.
You know,
I'm going in the box.
You know, I went to Food Town. I'm doing my shopping on a Sunday. I'm happy. And I run into Mrs. Rydell, and she said, no, you're playing Ramsey. I said, no. She said, I'm sure she made one phone call, and John, I went, "Woo."
And then I got the athletic director says, you can do the game.
There goes Kramer. Oh, Kramer is tripped up. He was on his way for a touchdown.
Well, that's
Turi.
going to run out.
Turi stopped the touchdown.
That should just about run out the clock. We're 105.
They could.
Tripped up at the
So
30-yard
we're going to
line.
try to go up to Ramsey this time, okay? But let me check with Mrs. Rydell to make sure I didn't make a mistake.
No,
there.
it definitely is
We
this
are?
week.
I don't trust anybody.
They
that she-
play, Ramsey plays, I got to check.
I got to check.
I will get in a second. Should be a very good game.
Yeah, I will be. If
Ramsey's got 3 wins
that was
without
a
counting.
nice letter you wrote a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, I tell you,
Very warm.
it was on a Sunday. Larry,
Okay, that's the last snap. It looks like this is going
All
to
right.
be it. It
Happy
will be
birthday
it.
on the
Westwood will come
28th
away
next year.
with a 22-7 lead over Cedar Grove. It was a well-played game by both teams.
they're going to run it out the clock.
A workmanlike game for
Now
Westwood,
they do it.
and they move on now. They were the #1 seed in
Westwood Cardinals.
2 North 1. They should remain
With a hard
#1
victory.
and get ready
over
to play a very
Cedar
difficult
Grove
Ramsey
Panthers,
team up in
22-7.
Ramsey next week. John, final words.
Outstanding
Next
game
Friday,
by 2
Westwood
great
will travel
teams.
up
Both
with
of them should make the
17 to face off
playoff.
against the
Westwood
Ramsey
had just
Rams.
more strong moves,
Hope to see
etc.
everyone there.
And we'll see you next week. You can see the head coach right
Good
there
night.
did a great job with the information for us to do the game. With that, we'll say goodbye to another
Good night.
game.
And
Good night.
final score, 22-7. Westwood moves on as they make their run for another playoff run. For Larry LaFury, John Francola, the entire gang here and at the studio getting ready to put this on TV. We hope you enjoyed the show. We'll see you next week. Good night, everybody.